talking about with Fuji here. Yesterday was not his best outing, Brad.
No, he allowed 3 runs, hit 2 batters in a row. Before that, walked a batter. It was pretty ugly.
Yeah, I mean, for him, and those runs got charged to Grayson, who, by the way, Grayson, for those that have watched, has looked great coming up there. And the biggest thing for me that I've seen, he's using that heater to his advantage. He's challenging guys, and not that he wasn't on a mission before, but he seems even more determined at this point in time. So people don't worry about him. He's going to be just fine. For Fuji, he even said after the game that he felt a little bit pressured, that he didn't want to mess up, and that he was, and in those cases, how many times when you tell yourself, I don't want to mess up, and you say it,
and then you do,
and then you go and you mess up.
Right.
And you're like, shit, this sucks. That to me is what I saw. I saw him tense up in those moments. But again, you just got to wash it. But he is going to have to get used to those opportunities, because if the Orioles, they acquired him, they had the hopes of him being one of these big arms down the stretch, and he needs to get more comfortable in some very high strenuous situations.
Agreed, especially going down into postseason, right? I mean, that's going to be way more pressure than a Blue Jays game. So I think we'll see how it all shakes out. But I mean, obviously the guy's splitter is pretty ugly. It's really tough against batters, and I think really just kind of comes down to that command against the fastball. That's really what got him in trouble yesterday. Was the fastball. He just kept beating guys thrown inside, and he was a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, really, he even got up in the count and then drilled the guy. Pitch gets away. Yeah, but that's the thing, is his stuff is woof. I mean, you see how devastating a fastball splitter combination can be. Why? Because Felix Bautista does it to everybody all the time. Now, Felix has certain analytics that make Felix near impossible to hit. And yeah, I'm going to beat the drum again. Dude needs to be in the AL Cy Young conversation. I don't care if he's a reliever. Bautista needs to be in it because he's been that dominant. I digress. Fuji, though, has that ability. And you saw the other night when it was Sunday Night Baseball, he looked dominant. The thing is for him is just, can you consistently put that out each and every outing?